inglés tiene la traducción a través de mi compañero Carlos. Entonces, Vincent Gomez serves as the manager of horticultural therapy services for the Chicago Botanic Garden. A Chicago native, he is responsible for the development and replication of evidence-based community programs that invite people of all ages and abilities to discover the health benefits of professionally guided plant gardening and stewardship activities. Un aplauso, por favor, para Vincent.
Buenos días. Me da mucho orgullo estar aquí con ustedes hoy. Bienvenidos. You know, once upon a time, 27 years ago, June 18, 1993, my only claim to fame was the fact that I was the most güerito Latino boy that had ever gone to preschool here at Maria Saucedo Magnet. Walking along the boulevard all those years ago to come to school every day, I never even imagined that I'd have the opportunity to be up here today with you, representing my Latino heritage, no less giving a keynote address. So it's an honor to be with you today. And I promise to be brief, no matter how long it takes. In serio, my preparation for today was a bit of a surreal experience because, like many of us who work in the community actively, we feel at this present moment in our nation's history inspired by an awareness that we're being called to embody a sense of urgency in our lives and in our work. Locally, in Chicago, we have made some great strides. We've made positive strides electing the first female LGBTQ African American mayor in our history. But on the national stage, to our dismay, the Latino community is on the front lines of American politics because we are being subjugated to the worst kinds of divisive and inflammatory rhetoric. Without question, we have been singled out. We have been vilified and we are being humiliated by people with power who do not understand the diversity of our culture, the richness of our core values, nor the contributions that we have made for generations to the fabric of American society and our democracy. So again, while it is a great honor to be with you today, I do feel it comes with a great sense of responsibility. As a child of Marshall Square, I feel a great sense of appreciation to the Marshall Square Resource Network and its member agencies for the work they do, striving to create integrated solutions to local challenges. Organizing coalitions of stakeholders from diverse backgrounds is not easy, but it is necessary when we seek real progress in the community in earnest. This approach to problem solving is so important because the challenges affecting our community's quality of health and educational outcomes are not just local challenges. Diverse, inclusive, and forward-thinking coalitions are required throughout this city and country in order to address these complex challenges because issues such as how to humanely enforce immigration policies or to protect the right of dreamers to remain in the land that they call home are not just Latino issues. The need to develop effective strategies that ensure our school systems provide equitable access to high-quality public education to every student is not just a concern only among residents of the Southwest Side. Building inclusive coalitions is important because making the best medicines, treatments, and therapies our healthcare system has to offer affordable to all people is not just an issue Chicago is grappling with. Nor is defending human rights to clean air, safe drinking water, and clean soil an issue just for communities of color. Clearly, These challenges are not just Latino challenges, because these are the types of challenges affecting families across our nation. Families of every creed, color, and level of income. Without question, it has never been more important for us to get informed, to build coalitions, and to get involved in our communities than ever before. And I, for one, am proud to be here today supporting the progress taking place right here, right now in Marshall Square. But despite the challenges we are facing, there's still one big reason to have hope right now and to hold on to it. And I'll tell you what it is. It's you. You chose to be here with us today when you could have been anywhere else in the world at this very moment. In spite of your busy schedules, the stress and anxiety of daily life, you chose to come together here and gather to listen, to learn, and to grow. If for no other reason then, you actually decided to come and spend your morning with us here today, you have made this summit a success. And although the theme of the summit is success, and in the time I have remaining with you, I intend to lay out a vision describing what I have come to understand and believe constitutes the fullest measure of success and achievement. Ultimately, the success of this summit will not be measured by what happens within the walls of this building today alone. No, it will depend on what you choose to do with the knowledge and resources you accumulate during this summit afterwards, once you have departed and returned to your families and your professional lives. So, allow me to suggest to you the definition I have come to associate with the experience of success, offer you an explanation for why I have arrived at this understanding, and then turn it over to you. The experience of success, I argue, occurs as a result of any person's willingness to act upon their dreams fearlessly, to love unconditionally, and to invest their time in relationships that generate within them feelings of purpose, solidarity, and community pride. To borrow a metaphor from nature, life has taught me that dreams are like seeds. In the same way that seeds require sun and soil and water to thrive, our dreams can only reach their fullest potential if we support them with a healthy body and nourish them by living in observance of our core personal values. As Latinos, for example, we are a people that are bound by the values of family and faith. We are a people who possess and take pride in our core values, inspired by our trust in God and an unwavering loyalty to those we love. These values have nurtured our community for generations, and I expect are largely what have motivated us all to be here today. Is it not? Every single one of us stands on the shoulders of parents, of abuelos, of comadres, and other Latino heroes who made beds and made sacrifices, who picked crops and stood in picket lines, who fought discrimination, who fought and gave their lives to protect this country. All because of a fearless conviction that with enough discipline and hard work, the dream of a brighter future for their families would become reality. Many of them dreamed that the values they instilled, combined with access to higher education, would empower their children to achieve the freedom to enjoy the best that this country has to offer. And believe me, our antepasados' relentless pursuit of the American dream, their faith in God, and their loyalty to each of us has succeeded. We know that it has succeeded because otherwise we would not be here today. You are a living testament to the power and resilience of dreamers. And I believe it is critical for all of us that we own that legacy, that we cherish it, And if for no other reason than to honor the sacrifices that were made by your antepasados on your behalf, that you grant yourself permission to follow your dreams with your whole heart. Dream fearlessly, set ambitious goals for yourself, and work towards them with discipline and consistency each and every day. It is truly the recipe for success. Secondly, I've also learned never to underestimate the power of unconditional love and gratitude to create positive change in our lives and to make a difference in the lives of those around us. Everything that we have in life is afforded to us by the grace of God. God's blessings are all around us. Just look around. But life is too short and too precious for us not to express our love and our gratitude to those who support us on our journey every chance that we get. Even when we are in the midst of struggle, whether it is personal, professional, or spiritual, each morning we wake up is a new opportunity to discover our passions, deepen our knowledge and awareness of self, and to spend time with people who fill us with joy and happiness. It is said that every day is a gift, no? So remember that. But also remember that the gift of life does not come without responsibility. Do not forget that you are obligated to love and care for yourself with the same intensity of unconditional love the good Lord has reserved for all of us. Your body is a temple for your mind and for your spirit, so love it unconditionally and nourish it with healthy food and positive energy so that the light inside of you may continue to shine brightly in the world for many more years to come. And finally, life has taught me that to invest time in meaningful relationships and purposeful endeavors in community represents the highest form of leadership, servant leadership. Walking the path of a servant leader is to acknowledge that success is not a destination, but rather the result of living a life guided by honesty, integrity, and service to others. In the words of Cesar Chavez, surely the end goal of education is service to the community. His life was a testament to the truth that success is not defined by who you are. Success is defined by what you do. A servant leader does the work that needs to be done, not for his or her personal benefit alone. A servant leader does the work because it benefits the community. Servant leaders are guardians of the privileges and protections that were earned by the heroes that came before us. And it is that inheritance which allows us now and affords us the power to make the change we need to see in our nation today. But how we think about our ability to wield our personal power will make all the difference in the world. If we think we can do it, we can do it, and we will. In the veins of Latinos runs the blood of artists and architects, inventors and engineers, powerful orators and merchants. We are a culture that values learning because we are a culture that has fundamentally believed in and fought for time and time again our freedom. If we believe in ourselves fearlessly, if each and every one of you guide your thoughts and your actions with love, and you commit to surrounding yourself each and every day with meaningful relationships and service opportunities, then every day of your life will be filled with a sense of success that is beyond measure. Truly, if you live and love in this way, the successful realization of your dreams will shape a future that will be healthier, more prosperous, and more just for all people of planet Earth. We never could have changed the world on our own, the way we will transform it together. Ahora es el momento de hacerlo, porque si se puede, somos latinos. Que Dios te bendiga. Muchas gracias.